Okay. So these are the few things. Now, you know, as I mentioned last time also in BI also on day two, everything is action. Every damn thing is action, right? So people came back with, when you go to the event, you come back with a feeling actually, right? The feeling. So something moves here inside the heart and here also inside the brain because there's a lot of logical things also you get to know, right? But after you come back, we need to have, we need to have a plan wherein we are writing down the quantifiable action plan. Now, 1 week almost gone, right? 1 week gone. How many days? Almost 1 week, right? We finished BIL on 18th, so BI on 18th and 26th. So almost 7 days, sixth, seventh day today, right? So today, 1 week, we will finish actually, right? Okay. So if at all this is not done by you, believe me, you will not even get to know why you were so excited and what happened after that, right? Correct. The only and only my only intention is you should come back and convert that into action, and that will get converted into your goals, and that will get converted into the income and everything actually, right? And the moment you start earning, the same thing happened with me in my first week on, when I went to my first week on. Okay. Before week on, I was struggling to to fire actually, right? I was doing everything. I was doing everything. There was no disbelief. There was no disbelief in myself. There's no disbelief in the business. Nothing. I don't know what happened there. I went there. After coming back, immediately after coming back, from next week onwards, my checks were not less than $1,000 every week. So 1,250, 1,750, then 200, $2,000, then $3,000, and by end of that year, it was more than $5,000, $6,000 a week actually. Right? And the same thing can happen with you. Imagine 2,000 or starting from 1,500, 1,500, right? But the only thing what I did after coming back, I just put myself into the work, 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 work. And when the money was coming, when the checks were coming, when the people were coming in, I was working more than before, not thinking, oh, now things are happening, so it will happen on its own, right? Because I was waiting for that time wherein I'm busy all day, either to help somebody or to train somebody or to prospect somebody. I was waiting for that time. And I was living in Pune that time. And my team was growing in Mumbai. So literally, I used to drive down from Pune to Mumbai 3 times a week, actually, right? Even for one plan, I say, okay, I'm coming. Even for one plan, I used to take a car and go back, go to Pune, go to Mumbai, actually, right? You know, before it was every Tuesday, then every Tuesday and Thursday, then Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, I used to be in Mumbai, you know, not living there, going because I had no place to live there that time. Okay. So I used to go there, drive, work till 2 a.m., 1 a.m., and then go back actually, right? Then again do that, then go back again. Even when Rasika signed up, I was not living in Mumbai. I was coming from Pune. Okay. And then eventually I moved back to Mumbai, right? Because Mumbai was my place. I went to Pune only because in my last job, they promoted me and moved to Pune actually, right? Okay. In fact, why I was not able to stay in Mumbai? Because I had a team in Pune also, right? Okay, which was not doing much, but still I have to be there because if I'm not there, whatever they are little bit, whatever they're doing, or what, even if they are attending system, they'll stop attending system also, right? So I need to keep them on, right? So managing both, okay, both the sides actually. In fact, sometimes they used to come with me to Mumbai, okay. So like it was, I was literally on the wheels all the time, right? And that time there was no culture of sitting at one place and doing plans and all that, right? Because of this only we decided to start doing plans at one place, right? Before, one plan in Borivali, another plan in Bandra, another plan in New Mumbai. So like the whole day I'm driving actually, right? Then finally decided to have a centrally located place so that everybody can come there. That happened later, right? Okay. So a lot of things right now today, what you have, the association, the POA, where to go, you have right now well defined. Okay. This is a place where appliance will be there. I had no appliance, nobody actually, right? Okay. So I used to just roam around all over actually, right? Okay. So this happened post VCon immediately, right? Immediately post VCon. And I was ready. As I mentioned that maybe God was trying to qualify me, or he was checking on me that if he's going to give up or he's going to still continue actually. Rather than giving up, I was putting more effort actually when the results were not coming. And then suddenly, believe me, the kind of results came in, oof, like in 1.5 month time, all problems sorted actually, right? Most of the people have a money problem, right? Correct or not, right? Oh, I also signed up with a credit card bills are there, this is there, that is there, my hot zone signed up, this, that, everything happened, right? But I was not stuck with that thought. Oh my God, what to do? Oh my God. I got something, and I know it takes time because nothing will fire like this. Even a rocket, when you put the fire, it takes time to actually go up, right? True? So I knew that, right? So I was just focusing on what I want, not what I have. And this is what exactly is a mistake people do, you know. And I'm going to talk today something which you get to know in LS. And I thought some people need to know this, even without going to LS also, right? You know, I learned in this business in my first year itself, when I was going through struggle. When I went to Vcon, if you think, oh, you were only struggling to go to BR, no. When I went to Vcon, I had no money, no passport, correct? And no visa, nothing actually, right? Somehow I reached there. Somehow actually, right? Okay. And income was also not there. One side was growing a little bit. Some people were there on one side. Other side, nothing was happening actually, right? Okay. So I realized that this business is all about three keys actually, right? Three keys. Now, you know that locker, which has a multiple keys, and you need to have all three keys together, right? You cannot open it if one key is missing actually, right? So I'm going to talk about these three key combinations actually, which mostly I talk in LS, because when you come to LS, but I think some people cannot reach till LS, and before that only they die without even knowing about this. If they know about this, maybe they will be able to sail through it. So what are these three key combinations actually? You know, in this business, if you have these three things, you will be able to get to know everything else. This is done actually. Right? So what are these three key combinations? Number one is your thought process. I'm not talking about mindset. There's a difference between mindset and thought process. Attitude, basically, right? Attitude, a thought process, actually, right? Okay, where your mind always tend to go towards what, you know, towards what. I'll cover that in detail. Okay, so one is that, and second is, one second. So one is a thought process. Second is it communication with a growing working upline. Okay, and third is activity. In fact, rather you can say second is activity and third is the communication, right? Because without activity, what will you communicate actually? Okay. Now I will elaborate these three key combinations in detail so that you can understand which one is missing in you, or which combination, or which key you have to work upon actually. Right? So first, number one, thought process or attitude. Where are you focusing? Are you a person who looks at things which are not happening, or are you a person who looks at things which are happening actually? Right? You know, because when I started, what happened generally, people people are sick and tired of job, the budgeting and this and that, and then they get a business. Now when they get a business, they get excited, right? True, I was excited, you are excited when you started the business, right? Oh my God, I got something, I got escape route actually, right? From this 9 to 5 and this 40 year of go to work, come back home actually, right? Okay, so you are excited about it, right? But how many days you are excited about it? How many days? Are you excited about it throughout, or are you excited for a few days and you start working on that? Okay, when you start working on it, you start facing rejections, you start facing issues, you start facing difficulties, and the same reason which was making you excited now making you sulk actually, right? Oh, what to do, nothing is happening. But people forget the business is still there. The reason for which you were excited is still there with you. Nobody has taken that away, right? Are you with me? So it's a wiring actually, right? Thank God my wiring was different. I was throughout excited even when I was not making money, even when I was in debts. You know why? At least I have something to work upon. Okay, fine, it is taking time. Okay, fine, it is difficult, I need to learn. Okay, fine, I'm doing it for the first time. It's going slow, I don't know where is the problem, but at least I have something. At least I have something. Before this business, I had nothing. I was at a wall, dead end actually, right? At least I have something now, right? So should I be excited? Of course, because nobody has taken this business away from me. Okay. Because I realize that people commit a suicide in life not when they don't have the escape route. Sorry, when they don't have a path actually, right? They only commit a suicide when they see there's no way now. They're stuck at a dead end actually, right? You show them a small hole, you can break this wall and go out, they'll do it. At least some hope will be there, right? True. And somehow, if somebody lose the hope, then gone actually, right? True. So at least I had a hope that business is still there with me, right? Many people, the problem is many people start thinking what to do. I don't know whether it will work for me or not. I don't know whether it will happen or not. I don't know when it will happen. And they forget in this sulking, they got something which was not there before. Correct. So is there any reason to stay excited? Of course. Because otherwise, before this business, anyway, there was no other way. At least there's a hope here, right? True. And hope is a very, very big thing in life. True or not? Correct. Now, some people, for example, they keep sulking, keep sulking, keep sulking. Oh my God, what to do? I am calling people, but they're not coming. They're not listening to me. People are not coming on the table. Now they start sulking and start becoming dukhi for this topic. But they forget the business is still there. Okay. But some people look at that side, the business is still there. Okay, fine. I need to learn. And they start learning. When they start learning, slowly, slowly, they start getting people on the table. When they start getting people on the table, okay, they get excited again. Wow, I have one plan. Yesterday also I had one plan. Tomorrow also I have one plan. Okay. So 1 week, so many plans, and they're excited, right? But within 1 week, again after that, obviously they learned how to get people on the table, but they don't know how to follow up. They don't know how to do objection handling. They don't know how to sign up, right? So maybe the sign-ups are getting delayed, right? No, you know what? Plans are happening, but I don't know why nobody's signing up and this and that. They are forgetting again. Few days back, they were sulking because people not coming on the table actually, right? Now people coming on the table, only 1 week excitement. That's it. Only 1 week excitement. You can still get more people on the table because now people are coming on the table. You were worried that people are not coming on the table for so long, now started coming. Now at least stay excited for some time. It's like, you're crying, crying, crying. The God is giving you something, and when he gives you something, you're happy only for a few minutes or few days, and then again start sulking. He will stop giving everything actually, right? He will stop giving actually, right? So my experience was, when I got the business, no matter what was happening, I was excited because there is a hope. I need to work upon myself a lot, on my emotions, on my skills, on my consistency, on my discipline. Yes, I need to work a lot, but at least I have a business. At least I have something to work upon actually. So rather than sulking, I was excited about it, right? My new version will be awesome actually, right? Okay. So now some people again, they start getting people on the table. Then they say, M2 not happening. M1 is happening a lot, but M2 not happening. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because that energy which is going to the universe is cribbing, crying, complaining. Suppose, tell me one thing. If you have two kids, okay, one, you give that kid anything, like a small chocolate. He's excited throughout the day. Throughout the day. Next day also excited because yesterday he got a chocolate actually, right? Okay. Huh? And you promise that every day you will give one chocolate, right? So he's excited every day, right? But another kid, you promised the same thing to him, but you gave a chocolate today, and before he could eat, the chocolate fell down in the gutter. And he's crying all day. What to do? My chocolate fell down, my chocolate fell down, my chocolate fell down. Next day, who you want to give, who you feel like giving more chocolates actually? The guy who's crying or the guy who's happy actually, right? The guy who's happy because it makes you happy, right? True. Because this guy, okay, if it is fallen down, tomorrow you will get another one actually. Then another one, then another one. So why are you not thinking like that, but thinking about what happened today? There's a tomorrow, there's a day after tomorrow, right? Are you getting me? So because people have a wiring of cribbing, crying, complaining actually, right? Oh this, oh that, oh this, oh that. I was always looking at what is happening right. I still remember my referrer was active for around 3-4 months. After signing me up, and I signed up 4-5 people on one side, he went to Gujarat. to start his cash out. And I was on my own. He was on his own because we both started together. He came back after 3 months and he started calling me and telling me what is happening, plans, how many plans, this, that, and after system. And he was not there in the system. I was there in the system, right? Because he came on that day in morning only, right? He called me. I said, 1 second. First of all, do you know what is happening? He said, what is happening? I said, if you don't know what is happening, right, don't count what is not happening actually. Because it is going to, you're putting my excitement down actually, right? I am so excited. He said, why? I said, my system count is increasing. If my system count is increasing, that will eventually lead to a POT count actually, right? True. So I was excited about that. Oh, good. Because if people not coming to the system, how they will line up the plans? Even if they line up, it's of no use actually, right? They'll not be able to close, right? So I was always looking at what is happening, right? My system count is growing. Wow. Now my number of plans is growing. Wow. If so, what if sign up is not happening, right? At least number of plans. So that number of plan is making me better and better in doing plans actually, right? So I was focusing all the time what is happening right rather than what is not happening. Of course, I need to correct what is not happening, but I need to keep, my mind should be occupied with excitement and thought, oh, this is at least this is happening right. Good. This is happening right. Now, all the people sitting here, think about where do you think what is happening right? Okay, or what is not happening. So that is the first key combination, right? What is happening right? Like, for example, when I was full timer, okay, now evening, I have two plans. I'm waiting for that evening. I'm waiting for that evening. And evening, I'm ready. And just after getting ready, I get a message. I won't be able to come today. How many people go through this? You're waiting for that plan, Now what to do? Whole day I did nothing actually. Maybe one video I watched. I was just waiting because there's so much of energy, right? Okay. Now what is going to come in the mind? Plan cancel. I have to pay my bills. I have to pay my rents, the EMIs and everything actually, right? Mostly where exactly the mind will go. The mind will go, oh my God, I don't know whether I did the right thing or not. I left my job, where to do, what to do, or thinking about money. What is not happening, we are thinking about that actually, right? Okay. But I don't know from where exactly I learned that time. I said, okay, today's day is gone. Now I should not get stuck there. I still have a business, right? Okay. And I used to only ensure that I don't go into that loop of having issues in my mind actually, right? Okay. And what exactly I was doing? I used to just I was ready to work hard. I was doing everything. I said, I know that tomorrow also I have two plans. I know that, so what's there to think too much, right? Okay, fine. But how to stop this monkey mind who's only thinking about what is not happening actually? So I developed my own techniques to take mind only where I want to actually, right? So now, what if tomorrow also plan cancel? What if this happened? What if that happened? What if? So this can happen actually, right? Many people think like this. I knew that I have to think what I want, not what I don't want actually, right? So I used to put the headphone. MP3 player used to be there that time, small one, right? I used to put it in my ear and put a nice peppy music and used to only think about the best day of my life. So that nothing else will come because your mind is busy, right? Because if you don't keep it busy thinking about something right, what will happen? The dhakkan is open, right? Anything will come actually. Okay, it depends on your attitude, what will come actually, right? Okay. So are you looking at things which are not happening or which are happening? I'll give another example. I was conducting LS. So there was one guy from Dubai who came to LS, not from my team, my cross-line team. Okay, my applying's other side. So he came and I remember when I started Dubai, he also started in Dubai. In fact, I only signed him up, okay, in my hotel room, right? And amazing guy, well educated. He was working for one of the top 5 consulting firms. I think ENY, he was working for Ernst & Young, okay? And he came to LS after around 9, 10 months or 1 year. And he was like standing and asking one question and dukhi from his face actually, right? Okay, I still remember that LS was in Lonavala, and he said, "I have a question." I said, "Yes." He said, "I signed up me and my team," which means he signed up many people like in the beginning, 15, 20 people as a DR, and they also some of them really worked, and total 100 people in 1 year. 100 people is good, correct? So he said, "I signed up 100 people in my team in last 1 year." I said, "Okay, but only 20 are actively working." So he was dukhi because of that. Okay. He was very, very sad because of that. He said, "I don't know. This is troubling me a lot. Those 80 people, what should I do? This, that, no?" And I said, in last 1 year, definitely you must have got to know few things which you should do in a better way, right? He said, "Yes, I got to know a lot of mistakes which I did in last 1 year. So which I will not do next year." I said, "Okay." So, but still those 80 people. He's thinking about those 80 people, right? I said, "Tell me one thing. You signed up 100 people, like you and your team, and 20 are working. Okay, 80 are not because of XYZ mistakes, whatever, right? Now, next year, suppose these 20 also do the same thing. Pathetic work, a lot of mistakes. Correct? They also do 100 sign up, but only 20 works out of them. What will be the total team size? Working team size? He said 400. I said, with so many mistakes and all which you got to know, right? Okay, next year 400. Now are you excited? Suddenly his smile came in his face, right? And I started glittering, right? Nothing changed. I just gave him different perspective, actually, right? So much sulking, he was so much sulking, right? That because that sulking energy will not make those 20 people also fire. Those who are there, actually, right? Because those who are gone, thinking about them so much that those who are there, they are also getting a bad energy, actually. So where are we focusing? Are we focusing on things which are not happening, or are we focusing on things which are happening right? Okay. First thing which has happened right is we found the business, right? We found the another path, actually, right? Another vehicle, actually, right? Okay, we don't know how to drive this vehicle. We don't know how to take care of this vehicle. We don't know so many things, right? So we will learn. At least it is better than not having a partner or not having a new vehicle. True or not? So are we truly excited about it? And believe me, most of the time you start getting result because of that excitement. Do you think? Because if there is a kirkir in your head, if any kind of kirkir, your prospect, your people around you can sense that, right? And nobody would like to come to a person who's having a kirkir in the head, right? Are you with me? Right? So, first key combination is, are you looking at things which are happening right? Or are you looking at things which are not happening and sulking and still working, but you're not able to give a good energy? In TTT, I spoke to Murli also the same thing. I am like thinking sometime my energy, you know, go dull, correct? And I was telling the same thing. I said, kya hoga max to max? What will happen? Max to max, what will happen? He said, nothing. I said, are you going to die? No. Then why to worry? Because the worry of having a issue in future, okay, creating a issue in present also, actually. Are you getting me? Why not being excited today? जी ले आज तो जिंदगी जी ले अच्छे से. And believe me, because the energy, it's all the energy khela. Okay. What energy you're carrying? Is it an empowering or disempowering, actually, right? Are you with me? Right? So whether you have to identify things which are happening right. I have examples wherein people were platinums. Some issue happened because of which they were not able to work, but the team was working, they were maintaining platinum and everything, actually, right? Some challenge happened because of which they were not able to. But they used to come, not they, but that particular person, he used to come to me and keep cribbing. Why this happened to me? Why only me? Everybody's okay. I said, bro, why are you sulking so much? Why are you not thinking you're not able to work? Still, you're platinum. Why can't you just think on that side? You know? Then again, believe me, he kept cribbing for 6 months. After 6, 8 months, he came down to sapphire from platinum. I said, okay, obviously it will come down because there's no gratitude for God that you are not working, still you are maintaining platinum actually, right? The whole team is working. Then after 6 months, as a sapphire, he came to meet me. He asked me, no, but you know what? These people are not doing things. Now he started cribbing about the team, the leaders. No, they're not doing this, they're not doing this, they're not doing. I said, are you doing anything? He said, I cannot do. मेरे हाथ बंधे हुए. I said, they are there. Are you not excited that even if today also you have 1,000 people in a team? Correct? Now he was not able to understand what I'm trying to explain. And believe me that 1,000 become 20, 30, 40 today. Today means many years before. Because he himself gave a wrong energy to the team actually, right? You know? And this is, so if you're thinking, oh, money is the only issue, otherwise everything is sorted, right? People who are earning money, if this issue is not sorted, even if you have a lot of money, that will go away actually. But if this issue is sorted, even if you don't have money at all, it will give you a lot of money actually. Are you with me? So think about it. Do you have an attitude of sulking and looking at things which are not happening, or you have an attitude of looking at a brighter side all the time actually? Okay, this is not motivation, this is not a gyan actually, right? Simple. I am not trying to, I'm just saying that energy pulls more better results. Simple. Because if your energy is not okay, believe me, nobody will come and work with you. Nobody will sign up with you. So are you only thinking about the problems, or you're thinking about, chalo, this will create a story actually, right? Super excited. So that is the first key combination. Are you looking at things which are happening, or things which you want to happen, or things which are not happening actually? You're getting? So that is number one. Otherwise, you will give wrong energy to people, and that wrong energy will not make people work with you, right? So check your energy. Stay excited. Find out things. Every day list down things. This is, okay, in a way, have you heard about count your blessings? Now Instagram and everything is there, right? Okay. So many people keep posting, count your blessings, gratitude, this, that. Those days, nothing was there. But don't you think this is the best way to count your blessings, or have a gratitude of things which are happening right in your life? Correct? The same guy who I was talking about, third time he came in with too much cribbing. In fact, I said, listen, I said, why are you cribbing so much? You already killed your team by cribbing. And he's looking at me like this. That day I snapped actually, right? Because I cannot take negativity for a long time, right? Then I said, tell me one thing. Is there anybody in your house have a terminal disease? No. Is there anybody in the house who lost eyes, legs, hands, anything? No. Is there anybody suffering from cancer? No. All family members are healthy? Yes. You are healthy? Yes. I said, this is the biggest blessing. How many times you went to God and actually thank God? I said, in your own team, there is a guy who was traveling from one place to another place, single guy, unmarried single guy, who was traveling from one place to another place. His bus toppled and he is paralyzed from waist down. Waist down, he's paralyzed, but he's still planning to become a platinum actually, right? And working on the wheelchair. Is he better or you are better at? I said, should never ever come back. I said, do you think something like that happened to you? I said, if you don't change, these things will also come back to you. After that, he never came actually. I don't know where is he. But my point is very simple. There's always something worse which can happen actually. So are you thinking about You know, some people lose, example, lose a money. Oh, they invested into stocks or mutual fund anywhere. I'm just randomly talking, right? Oh my God, my this much money lost. Oh my God, my this much money lost. अरे भाई बड़ा नुकसान होने से बच गया शायद. Why to crave? You only did it now. So why to keep thinking about it, right? It's gone, gone. Khalas. Keep moving. True? No? And believe me, it has nothing to do with how much money you have. It has nothing to do with that, right? It is an attitude. It is an attitude. It is a mindset actually, right? Okay. So because if you're cribbing, crying, sulking, you are finding a reason not to be happy in life. Simple. And if you don't know how to be happy in life with whatever you have, you cannot attract more. Because whatever is taking maximum mind share, maximum of your mind share, that will get repeated in your life. What is that? That will get repeated in your life. So if the gratitude, the excitement, the energy, the happiness is there in your mind, that will get repeated actually. You will attract the same thing, right? Deep emotions. Again, I'll not get into the other topic, right? Deep emotions. Anything which is deep, inherently deep, is going to tend to come back to you, right? Okay. Why exactly I decided to have so many R&R category for BI? Because when you come there and if you're happy and if that emotion is deeply being happy, that will come back to you again, right? But if you are cribbing, crying, complaining, sulking, having problem with people around, oh, why this person, why not me, why this, that, believe me, that same thing will keep repeating. Same thing will keep repeating. Because ultimately you're sending the same energy to the universe. So that's the first key combination. So check yourself. Many people, I know drama. Some people do drama, right? Why? Oh, why his shirt is more white than me? हिंदी में बोलते ना इसकी मेरी शर्ट तेरी शर्ट मेरे से सफेद कैसे? Look at your shirt. Don't look at others. Correct? Oh, why this person become in service and not me? Why this person becomes speaker and not me? Why this person got 20 minutes and I got only 10 minutes to talk? Rather than thinking, wow, I spoke for 10 minutes. I'm excited. Next time you'll get 20. Next time you'll get 40. But no, because comparing other people, again, these are all reasons to sulk. All reasons to sulk, actually. And I ensure in my life from last 15 years, I don't get any reason to sulk. And if I list down things, the challenges in my life, okay, you will see there are a number of reasons, but that gets solved automatically because we focus on a lot of other things. What is happening right? What is happening right? So understand this. You came back with excitement. Now start doing things. With this attitude, you will see the result. And the best part about this business is people get worried about 10 lakh, 15 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 20 lakhs. This business has a potential to give all of that in 1 or 2 months, actually, right? I'm talking about the new people. Old people, if you have a bigger team, it can happen in 2 weeks also, right? This amount, right? Correct? Because it's a huge, but the only thing is when this come, again, suppose tomorrow you get 20 lakhs. Okay? In 2 months, you get 20 lakhs. Are you going to stay excited or again sulk? हाँ 20 लाख तो आया बट 10 लाख तो चला गया ना पेमेंट देने में again क्रेडिट on the other side other person will be there 20 lakh आया 10 lakh चला गया अब वापस 20 lakh कमाओ again I'll earn 20 lakhs, right? Again I'll do this, right? What is your attitude again? How are you thinking? Believe me, I never made money. There's only one issue which can happen in life, which can actually disturb your energy. That is a health. Something which is terminal, something which is matter of life and death for someone close to you, wherein you are not a doctor, you don't know what is going to happen. Only that thing can disturb actually. Because I've been through all these things, right? I know. But there also I learned how not to get sucked in that thought. And these people came out of the danger. Whether it is my daughter or my father, everyone, last 4 years, everything happened actually, right? 3 years. Because I was not thinking, what if this happened? What if this happened? What if this happened, right? Okay. When my daughter had to go through a surgery, rather than thinking, oh, why this happened, 6 months only, she's 6 months old only, or this, that, I was saying, thank God we found it in 6 months. Thank God. Are you getting me? Thank God. So I was only looking at a brighter side. She will not remember all these things, right? Correct? Thank God. So we need to do a practice. We need to do a wiring. And this is not to pretend to anybody. From inside, you need to be like that, actually, right? That's the first key combination. In fact, I tried changing my mom up to some extent. She used to always scream, oh, you don't have time and this and that, earlier days, right? I said, Mom, sit down. Why you are cribbing all the time? Why? Tell me one thing. Are you happy? Are you healthy? Father is healthy. We are healthy. Yes. So any problem of like you don't have things to eat or to spend? No, everything is okay. So I said, stay excited about this. No, okay, I'm not able to give time. That will also come. But why 24/7 you only keep cribbing about that? Can you relate to this? How many of you actually are a victim of this thought process? Please, I'm telling you, no matter how much you will work, you will never be happy. You know what Joy was telling? My aim is to have a happy team. Why? I never said wealthy team. Because happy team will by default become wealthy actually. But if we aim to keep a wealthy team, people making, billions or millions of money actually, but if they're not happy, that billions and millions will also go away. It's an energy which you carry. Are you with me? Right? You have to work on those things which are not happening, but not just get stuck on those thoughts only, right? There was a time I used to write down everything. Every day in the morning, diary. I still have those diaries actually, right? Every day. Thank God I'm healthy. Thank God my parents are healthy. Thank God this. Thank God this. Thank God I'm doing plans. I was not writing sign-ups now, right? Every day I was writing that. Just to remind myself. Because when so many things are happening, you can get stuck with the wrong thought also, right? Every day morning I used to do this. And ढूंढ के लिखता था मैं what is happening, right? And it is not just for writing, it was to slowly get that feeling actually inside, right? So first key combination, think what you want, not what you have, and always vibrate with the energy of possibility, happiness, rather than uncertainty and and attention actually, right? Are you getting? And it is not, as I said, this has nothing to do with money. Some people who have money, they have a recognition issue. They start sulking because of recognition. Some people have a control issue. Some people who got everything, but small little thing, bad energy. Why? No, they don't listen to me anymore. You have a team, you have an income, you have money, everything. You have an amazing event. Now, what happened? They don't listen to me anymore. Right? My relevance is getting down. Screw the relevance. You are happy or not, right? You're getting me? That is one. Then after that, some people just compare themselves with others. So it's not just about money only, right? It's just not about money. It's about different things. It's an attitude, right? Some people have money, earning also, working also, everything. I am single. How long I will stay single? When will I get my Prince Charming or whatever we call in opposite gender, right? Huh? Now that thought start getting sulking, and all the money which is also there going actually, right? Okay, fine, be open, somebody will come, but why to sulk because of that actually, right? So people, Bijoy gave a name to these people. Rondumal Tripathi नहीं बनना है. Sorry, पता नहीं क्यों रोंदूमल त्रिपाठी बोलता है बिजॉय इनको. I will say, no, don't हर चीज में कीर 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 के huh? So are we excited? Are we excited? What is a topic in the head which is going on for most of the time? And that topic carries what kind of energy? Is it a high frequency energy or a low frequency energy? And also what topic being discussed with the team when people come and all that, right? Is it a constructive or a destructive and a problematic, right? So people coming in, oh, this happened, this person is not doing right thing, that person is not doing right thing, this person is not doing right thing. Is it affecting your organization? No. Forget about it. Appliance will handle. Why do unnecessary think too much? There's something called auto correction. When you correct your frequency, things around you automatically get corrected actually, because your frequency is corrected, right? Few things, right? Right? So that's the first thing to do. First key combination. What is your attitude? What energy you vibrate with, right? Now, second key combination. Okay, I'm vibrating amazingly every day. I do my gratitude every day. I feel happy every day. Some people pretend to do that, right? Okay, very, very good. But the second one, I do nothing actually after that. No activity. No activity at all. No 5+3, no plans, no calls, nothing actually, right? No practice for anything, no activity. True? So the first thing is there, but second thing, how long you will keep pretending that first thing is in place? Correct? If you don't do activity, how that energy will affect that activity which you're carrying? For example, activity is nothing but it's like a main ingredient of the food. Correct? But your energy is a salt. Only salt, what will you do with? Only salt, what will you do with? But the main ingredient, dal, rice, sabji, everything all putting together is that activity actually, right? And if it is not there, obviously without salt, that will not be good. But only salt will also not work, right? So activity. How much activity? How much? There is no definition. It all depends on how fast you want to go. And it all depends on how much you want to push us. Believe me, it is not about the number of activity. It is about the consistency actually, right? Consistency. Even if you decide to do 3 plans a week for DRs for yourself, that's okay. That's okay. But when you decide 3 means 3 then, no matter what happens. Correct? 3 means 3 then. If you decide 2 means 2 then, right? It should not happen, oh, एक तो हो गया इस हफ्ते का, चलो एक और कर लेते. It should not be like any number, any week, right? Because when you decide on something and when you achieve that, your subconscious mind start believing that you can honor your own commitment, right? And then whatever you commit to your mind, he helps you to do that actually, right? But if you decide nothing and you do 2, 3, you say, okay, fluke. Or if you decide 5, but you only do 3, you say, ye to iski nahi kahani nahi hai. So next time when you decide to earn 1 crore, he'll say, okay, and 1 crore means 20% only, right? 20 lakhs only he will give you. Correct? He will only help you to do 20 lakhs because he know you always, what you say and what you do is a difference, right? So is it going to be like a commitment to a upline? No. Is it going to be a commitment to anyone else? No. It's between you and your mind. That is activity. So after coming back, why? In BI also, what I mentioned there, decide on quantifiable action plan, activity, which means which you can quantify. Quantify. Not like, अब मैं बहुत activity करूंगा जाके. I will do a lot of activity. What is lot? There's nothing. You cannot count lot. But okay, fine. I will do 2 plans a week, minimum 3 plans a week. I will do minimum 5 calls every day. I will do minimum 3 calls every day. Whatever it is, but it should be quantifiable, which you can simply see and say, okay, मैंने इतना decide किया. I decided this and I'm doing this, right? Correct. Don't play too safe and don't play too hard also. I mean to say, because it's about consistency. It's not about the numbers, right? It is about consistency. You know, are you with me? And it's not just about 1 week. It's about 100 days minimum. Minimum 100 days, right? That's the reason why we started BIL culture. The league is for minimum 100 days, right? 3 months minimum, right? Minimum 100. So 100 days league to basically set a habit in people. That is not just about 1 week or 2 weeks. It's about consistency. So activity is a second lever or second key combination. Without activity, nothing will happen. You know, correct? All of you know that story about the couple, right? No, right? You know the story about the couple? In short, I'll tell you. There's one couple who's trying to have babies. Correct? They're going to temple, they're eating prasad, bhabhuti, this, that, vibhuti, everything actually, right? Every damn thing. But still not, baby not coming, no conception happening. Right? Finally, they went to a big Baba, Mahakumbh, में जाके बाबा से मिले. Okay? They said, nothing works. We are praying God so much. We got laddu, we got nariyal, we got this from different places. No, this Baba, that Baba, this is all the mannat, but nothing is happening. I don't think there's any God, right? So that Baba only says one thing. और क्या किया? बोला बस यही किया. पूरे 6 महीने से यही कर रहे हैं. भाई एक्टिविटी तो करो. उसके बिना कैसे आएगा? Activity, the main activity, right? To which the baby comes, right? You forget everything and only praying actually, that will not work, right? So same way, you are correcting your energy and everything, but you're not doing the main activity, right? There's no point, right? Like some people will understand tomorrow. No, next BI, after next BI. Okay. So this is a second key combination. Second key. So first one was your attitude, your mindset, what are you looking at, your energy, right? Second is a activity. Activity means simple work ethics. Simple work ethics and working hard actually, right? Okay. And third is a communication with upline. Communication with active growing upline. Now what happens here? Either the communication happens, but it happens only to sulk and cry and crib, or the communication happens, but only to tell, look, my life, so many problems are there, right? Not to learn anything. Or else, if your vehicle is moving fast, then hardly any communication happens because things are moving fast actually, right? You know, this communication is so important. It's like getting connect. When you have a patang, that kite. This communication is like that string. When the kite is on the sky, then also string is required. When the kite is on the ground, also then also string is required actually, right? Actually, the string does nothing. The kite flies because of the air, because of the physics actually, right? Okay. But the string actually ensures it does not go out of control. It does not go in the wrong way. Otherwise, it will be crazy actually, right? So that string is nothing but the, connection with upline actually. Talking, learning things, no, आज तो मैंने कुछ किया नहीं. Then why do talk? आज नहीं किया. Then also talk. Maybe you'll get something. आज तो बहुत काम किया. I'll just write it on a 108. Correct? And what are you talking also? There are different uplines. As we mentioned in the welcome also, stay connected with 3 to 5 uplines. Multiple uplines, right? Now, same thing you're talking to all five uplines. It's of no use. It's of no use. You should know physics teacher will teach physics. Chemistry teacher will teach chemistry, right? Different uplines at different stage, right? Right? So maybe your immediate upline will tell you about the activity, will tell you about the skill. Maybe other upline will tell you about yourself. Maybe other upline will tell you something deeper actually, right? But everything is needed, you know. So imagine tomorrow Dato also come to work with you guys. And you will tell, kal mera phone nahi uthaya ek bande ne, kya karo? Yesterday that guy didn't pick up the phone, what should I do, right? Are you getting me? No? Ultimately, this happens with everybody. There's no point talking. You can check with your working upline what is wrong, where I can change and all that, right? But going up, change different. Ask questions about yourself. Everything is about change in you, right? Every damn thing, right? But change cannot be done sitting at home. While working, we have to change, right? The first change is to be consistent. The first change is to have a work ethic. The first change is to just be resilient, actually, right? Then the different changes of thought process and all that, right? You with me? So out of these three key combinations, even if one is missing, because if suppose third one is missing, which is a communication. So you're thinking like you're going like this. But even if it is little drifted, when you go far away, it will go away actually. You are here and you're supposed to be here. It should be like this, like looking at each other all the time. Tight communication. Okay. With upline, with down, everywhere. Now, some people, it's for them, it's okay, I'm on leave. This is entrepreneur never goes on leave, by the way, right? Entrepreneur can do multiple things together, but can never go on leave. Leave is a word coming from a job. Are you getting me? So entrepreneurs can manage multiple things because there's no boss there, right? But you cannot go on a leave. Oh, I'm on a holiday, which means they consider it as a leave actually, right? I'm on a holiday. So the team cannot reach out to me. I cannot reach out. I should not reach out to the upline. I cannot do this. I cannot do that. This is, do you think the mother goes on a leave ever? Or as a parent, you can go on a leave ever? Even if you're on a holiday, you are still at job, right? For the kids. True? Same way. Entrepreneur can never go on leave. It's just about the mindset actually, right? Are you getting? So these three, so out of these three, even if one is missing, it will not work, right? It will not work. If suppose if you are doing a great activity, talking to upline too much and this and that, right? But the mindset is not okay, you will not be able to attract the result. Second, if you're having a super mindset, you talk a lot with upline, but no activity, you will become a professor of this industry who knows everything because he talks a lot to the upline and his energy is also okay, but no activity. But third thing, if you have, you're not in touch with upline, but other two things you're doing, you may feel that you're going fast, but you will end up somewhere else only, right? Because you're not connected with the GPS. Okay. So these three key combinations you have to apply from now in the work. And that's why I said quantifiable action plan. No procrastination. And this 3 months can change everything. Next 3 months. That's why exactly I said 20 POT, I will start again from this month. Okay, from this week onwards. Like 4 weeks from now, I'll do the 20 POT call, right? Then this week sign up will give you extra bonus point for the BIL. Okay. Plan with the team. Go for it. Go crazy for that, right? And third thing is with pool 3 and 4, the combination, I'm going to do the captain calls every week, we sell every week, and new people every month to meet. I'm also putting that thing actually, right? Action. Otherwise, you'll not even get to know. I think this time there's a different feeling after people came back from BI. There's a lot of sense of belongingness. There's a lot of sense of achievement. And And if you were not part of that group who went up on the stage, right? Or maybe you went up only once, you're not able to go as an individual, you went up as a team, or you were not able to go as a team, right? Plan. This is the only place where everything is mentioned in black and white. You can just plan it and go for it. Nothing is subjective. Nothing is subjective, right? You know, that's it. You know? So go for it. BIL started already. Not formally, but this week signups will give extra bonus. So it's a blind week actually, right? It's a blind week, but after this week finishes, you will get to know how many points your team got and which position, right? Okay. So day one of BIL, everybody will not be at zero. Some people will start with the grace. This week's grace, right? Okay. So let's go back and work and utilize that energy and convert that. And God, sake, don't sulk for anything. Okay. Believe me, I can listen 20,000 people coming and crying and cribbing, right? Correct. But that is not going to help them. What is going to help them is when they start vibrating with a different frequency. Correct. I was talking to some teams in Champions Party, and I was telling them one thing. The magic is not in the answer. If you have a question, correct? Magic is not in the answer. The magic is when you stop getting questions in your head. So I don't want to know all the answers in my life, but I don't want to have questions in my mind. That's a different state altogether, right? So try to reach at that stage. I don't want to have questions. The questions come because when you're thinking about too many things unnecessarily, right? Correct. Okay. So let's have this year, for everybody, so that by next year you have no questions in the mind. Or no, the questions stop coming in the mind actually. Correct? No? Done. So I think I just wanted to show face today after BI and just get everyone aligned again. Okay. This topic which I took today is a LS topic. But again, I thought the energy is the most important thing, right? And activity. And obviously then, because these two things, if you're doing, you don't want to go in the wrong direction. So communication also, right? Okay. So let's start this. Let's start gunning for the best points in this week for your team. Okay. And let's start having quantifiable action plan consistently for a long period of time. Doesn't matter how much it is, but consistency, right? Okay. Done. Thank you very much. See you. Love you guys.